Hey everybody, I'm Zilla Blitz, and welcome to another episode of American Truck Simulator as we explore Montana. Big day today. Check out what we've got on the back behind us. A garbage truck. Now I believe this is a new delivery added to Montana's DLC, and it's part of the Zero Waste achievement. But let's not waste any time. We're at a train head now, kind of a train depot right now. We're going to pull out of here. It's a little bit of a tricky turn to get out. I hope we can make it. We've picked up some new passengers, made a delivery in the meantime. We've been kind of busy, so lots of things to talk about. But by and large, the big thing that we want to do is to explore. That wasn't too bad. Explore some more Montana, and we're going to be trucking some garbage trucks around. It's pretty cool. And I like the looks of this thing. Check it out. It's a big delivery too, I think. Anyway, we will get sliding out here. Some things I've done since now and the last time. I actually did... Do I go? Yeah, I hope it's this way. Did one delivery between the last episode and this episode. Took some cars, Ford pickup trucks actually, from where we were in the northeast corner of Montana down to Laurel. So we're leaving Laurel, Montana now and heading towards the west. We're going to go to Missoula. Missoula will give us another city, which would be our 9th city. I should have looked left on the way up here. Nothing coming, of course. Will give us our 9th city. So kind of making some progress on the Montana achievement. And this will be our 6th delivery in the event. So yeah, we're kind of chugging along here. Right now, game time, it's about 4:30 in the afternoon. It's starting to cloud up a little bit. Going way too fast. I don't know why the speed limit's 15 miles an hour here. That seems like a speed trap in the waiting. See if we can get a perfect delivery today, too. Looks like we're going left here. Made some changes to the truck as well, as you'll see. The other thing, I want to make sure I get on my lights here. But first up, lots of things to talk about, I suppose. Let's get the lights on. There we go. We're going to go down the highway a little bit, and then we're going to pull over and sleep, because it's about 4:30 on Friday afternoon, the weekend's starting game time. And so we're going to go get some sleep, and then we'll probably have an early drive for the rest of the morning. All in all, 6-hour and 43-minute delivery. However, not only are we going to stop and sleep, we're going to stop at Butte and then kind of get off the highway. And there's a question mark on the map that I want to explore, because I suspect it's either a recruiting agency or it's one of the vistas that you can see. And I think we have 2 of the 10 Montana viewpoints yet. So kind of want to still make a little bit of progress towards that achievement. But we're heading out here of Laurel right now, 4:30, late on a Friday afternoon. We've got about an hour, I think, to go before we get to our rest stop where we'll pull over and sleep. And once again, I screwed up the light here. Can I back up? I think so. These lights feel like they're farther back. And I can't see them. Right about there should be good. Okay, anyway, we'll see you as we get out on the highway here. Alrighty, 2-lane highway. We're making pretty good time right now. Just down the road, maybe 45 minutes or so, is our first rest stop. We're going to pull over and grab some sleep. Check it out. We went to the garage, fixed the truck up. It had a little bit of damage. It was dinged up a little bit. And we picked up a new passenger. Whoa. C-3PO. Yeah, Darth Vader left us. So I moved Rex to the back because it was really hard to make turns. When I would look this way, Rex's head was always in the way. No matter what I tried to do, I just couldn't get him to convince to duck or anything like that. So Rex is in the back again. C-3PO is going to drive with us for a little while. Cost $1,500 to pick C-3PO up, and then $1,500 to move Rex to the back there. But we got a $1,200 discount, which I can't figure out. Maybe that was because we traded Darth Vader in. I'm not quite sure how the money worked there. But anyway, the other thing we did at the garage was there were 2 mirrors on the front hood of the truck here. And I took those 2 mirrors off because they're not really that helpful, and they're more getting in the way than anything else. Plus we had like 6 mirrors, which someone on Twitter pointed out. So other thing, I'm not sure if people saw it. Some people might have seen it, but probably most people didn't. A couple days ago. So I think this is like 160 episodes or something like that of either American Truck Simulator or Euro Truck Simulator. Over 160 episodes now. And SCS software that makes it. Oh, here's our sleeping spot up in here. Short story break before we get there. So we'll pull in here and hopefully we can just grab a place to sleep. It looks like we can just go either way here. This looks pretty convenient. Nice little rest stop. And I think we should be able to take our garbage truck right down one of these spots here. There we go. And we're in place now. Get some sleep. It might be dark when we wake up here. It's probably going to be, 3 in the morning? Ooh, dark. Yes. Ooh, we made $14,000 from Ahmed N. Ahmed, we've moved Ahmed, but let's tell one story at a time here, right? Let's calm down here first. All right, so we're going to have a sunrise now drive. These are always fun. Let's see if we can get out of here without dinging up our garbage truck. All right, we are on our way here. Let's get to high beams a little bit on the highway, and we are off again. But anyway, yes, to go back to the original story, I mean, something like 160 episodes. And every once in a while, I would tweet out, I probably tweet out information about like half of the episodes, like, hey, here's a new episode up on YouTube if people want to watch it, kind of thing like that. And sometimes I'll put SCS software, I'll tag their account and stuff like that. And every time I put a link to a video in one of those tweets, SCS didn't look at it. Now, in their defense, I'm sure that a lot of people do that, and the last thing they probably have time to do is when someone tweets out something that tags them that has a video in it, the last thing they probably have to do is to go look at like a 20-minute video or a 30-minute video and stuff like that. So, as that case may be, you know, despite how many times I tagged them on a video, they never like retweeted or liked or any kind of did anything with interacted at all with those tweets. But the other day, without me doing anything, they tweeted out our first episode that was in the Montana, the first look episode of the Montana DLC, which did really well. It placed really well in search, and a bunch of people seemed to like that one. So thank you very much to SCS Software for tweeting out about that episode. I think it was 2 episodes or so ago. And to go back to connect to the original story about the mirrors on the front of the truck, one person responded to that, said, kind of laughed a little bit and said 6 mirrors. Well, it kind of did have 6 mirrors. There had the 2 on the front, the 2 in the top right corner, left right corner, and then the 2 over here that you could see in the picture. I'm not counting the 2 over there. So really, it was 8 mirrors, to be totally honest. And I started thinking, yeah, maybe we don't need 8 mirrors. That's kind of a good point. So I took those 2 off on the front. I think the truck still looks cool, and it wasn't really necessarily, when I think about it, my approach to upgrading trucks, right, has always been buy everything that's there. Just get it, keep upgrading. But I think I might be a little bit more judicious now and kind of make a decision whether we want to get that or not. But anyway, we're still daybreak here as we cut across Montana. Our next stop will be, we're going to get off in Butte and see if we can explore that question mark. It might very well be a recruiting agency, I'm not sure. But if it's not, we'll pick it up. Sun coming up here behind. Why is it brighter behind us? Oh, because that's east. Good. We're going west. Yeah. But anyway, it's a nice little drive here. We got rolling hills and pine trees and everything. This is another. I feel like at some point it might be fun to make like my favorite DLC episode and include things like the delivery things and all those kinds of things and states and stuff like that, and just kind of rank them in order. And of course, I think the states are the most important thing to get. And then my second favorite thing, I think, is the delivery pack. And then the third is the cabin accessories. I like that one too, because that kind of allows you to get allows you to use the Sissel's mega pack, which has things like C3PO in it and things like that. But it allows you to kind of spice up the trailer a little bit, spice up the cab a little bit, and do all kinds of cool things. So it is now daybreak. We've chatted away about random things for about 10 minutes or so now. Let's get a little bit further down the road, and we'll see you as we head off at the Butte exit to explore Butte, and then we'll see what that question mark is. So I thought I'd jump back a little bit early here. We still have a ways to go to Butte, but the sky is it's just really cool looking here. I love the light now. It's 5:45 in the morning here now. Really cool landscape here. What a beautiful. And to go back to that same idea, I think, just got to be careful here. I think the later the state has come out, the more I think it's likely to be one of the better DLCs, right? Because just their technology advanced, the graphics advanced, and they can use probably a lot of the materials and kind of graphics they created for earlier DLCs. They can reprocess them or recycle them perhaps and use a lot of those in the later DLCs, because they just seem to keep getting better and better and more interesting and more creative and all that kinds of stuff. So I really liked Wyoming. I thought that was a really fun state, and this one is equally fun for sure. So I'm not sure if I had to rank Montana or Wyoming. Well, we still have a lot of Montana left to see. This will give us only 6 of 12 deliveries in the event, and a little bit 9 of 15 cities. And so after this, I think the next thing to do, we're going to be right near Thompson Falls. So I want to go to Thompson Falls and try that hidden route. I got to find it first. I know it's somewhere near Thompson Falls. And then the next thing to do after that, after we do that one, that might be the next episode. Then after that would be kind of go up and explore the northwest part of the state, which is still kind of the largest chunk that we haven't done yet. So lots of things left to do. I think probably 2 more episodes in Montana, and then and probably maybe 3 to finally finish up the event. I'm in a real hurry. I want to get the paint job too with the grizzly bear on it. That's pretty cool. I mean, that's some neat stuff. But we'll keep making our way here. It's now Saturday morning, a little 6:15. We've got about 3.5 hours left on our journey, which does include that detour to check out the question mark in Butte. Big downhill here now, but we'll see in a little bit. Alrighty, we're getting off the highway now to check out Butte to see if we can find out what that question mark entails. It's going to be a little bit of a winding detour here. It's actually a fairly significant detour, but I thought, I'm not sure when we're going to be back to Butte again, so while we're here, it makes sense to go pick it up here. At this point, it's probably also good to say just a welcome to a bunch of new subscribers, about 30, I think, or so, that have seemed to have subscribed directly from the latest American Truck Simulator videos and stuff. So welcome aboard. If you have questions, ideas, thoughts, love to hear them as well. And I hope everybody's enjoying Montana too. I mean, this is got a lot of people, not a lot of people, but a number of people have posted comments saying they're done with the event or halfway done with the event and things like that. And it's just a fun time, especially because it's been so long since we've had an event or a DLC or anything. So this is, it's just really kind of brought a lot of life back into the series, and it's all fresh and fun again. Events, and DLCs, and more people playing, and a new truck. It's just bang, bang, bang. Everything comes right back to life. So it's cool to see things going well again. Anyway, we'll kind of work our way through this little city kind of grid here, and then we'll see you as we get close to that question mark. Aha! Check it out. You have discovered a new viewpoint. It's right up here. So it was worth a detour. I was pretty convinced that we're going to drive all the way up here and it's going to be kind of a recruiting agency or something, but it is not. It's a viewpoint way up. It's been a long little uphill climb through the city here, and now we're getting rewarded with a viewpoint of Butte, Montana. I assume. Oh, this looks like a strip mine here, huh? Check it out. Alrighty. E. Enter. This is our 3rd of 10, City of Butte. Okay, it's like a little flagpole here. That flagpole here, that's pretty cool. People taking pictures. Let's see what we got. Get ready for a screenshot here. So this looks like an old mine that maybe is no longer in use, huh? Boom. For sure, that looks like a strip mine on the left here and the water down below. So, very cool. This, I think that one of the things that I've noticed, at least in this one too, there seems to be a lot more attention to detail in the cities now. At least more than I recall in some of the older cities, like especially some of the Euro Truck Simulator cities. Like, this has really got a pretty high level of detail now. So I get a sense they're spending a lot more time perhaps kind of modeling some of the buildings. And it always makes me think, like, when they do these cities, like, how do they decide what section of the city to do, you know? This is a pretty cool view. The detail here in the city is really cool. I like this one. This is really well done. And I can see why they want to make these a viewpoint, because I feel like this is a feature of the game that wasn't anywhere close. Like even the stickers on those windows and stuff like that. I don't remember some of the earlier DLCs having anywhere close to this level of detail. But it does make me wonder, like, how do they decide what features to bring into the game, what features to leave out of the game? Because the model is, again, it's so much smaller than the real world. So they can't take everything here for sure. But there's our garbage truck, and I think it must be just about the end of this cutscene. It must be an interesting process. I mean, they probably get to drive around and travel through the cities and stuff like that. Travel through the whole state. Spend a lot of time. That'd be a fun job. That would be a cool job, huh? Game designing a state for, yeah, SCS software. That's one of those jobs that'd be up there pretty high. Get all the graphics and models, taking pictures and stuff like that, deciding what to do and what to include and what not to include. Yeah, I could do that. That would be fun. Alrighty, so anyway, we'll get our garbage truck going here, see if we can get out of this without hitting any of this oncoming traffic, and then we'll see you as we get back to the highway. Still 2 hours and over 2.5 hours left to go, so we'll check in as we get back to the highway. About 2 hours left. It's 8:30 now on Saturday morning. We should be heading into Missoula. A couple hours to go, of course. And I thought we could chat a little bit about money. There's a helicopter over there on the left. Easy driving now with divided highways, some mountains off in front of us, snow-capped mountains here, which is pretty cool. But yeah, making good time now that we're back out on the highway. It took a while to get through Butte, but I'm glad we picked up that viewpoint. Right now we have $123,000. Ahmed just picked up about $18,000. We just moved Ahmed to our new Missoula garage too. So I'm not sure if he had a delivery underway or something like that. I have no idea how that worked out, but Ahmed just picked up $18,000. So we got $123,000. And I was looking up the price of the Western Star 57X, which is the next truck that we want to get. And there's two versions of it. There's kind of a day cab that I think starts at $118,000. And then there is the sleeper one that's kind of the two options. That's the one we want to get, but you have to be level 25 to get that. So I think what I might do is wait till we have like 180,000, maybe another 60,000 or so, and buy the day cab, upgrade that as much as we take control of that one, give this one to a new driver, and then upgrade the day cab as much as we can, and then upgrade it to the sleeper once we get to level 25. Right now we're level 23, about halfway to level 24. So probably another, 6, maybe 7, 8 deliveries or so, we should be up to that level. So I think that should be a good way for it. Another way to do it would be to get the day cab, the cheaper version, upgrade it a little bit, give that to the new driver, then wait till we hit level 25 to switch it to ourselves. But I like upgrading the trucks too, so that's always kind of fun. Anyway, we have an hour and 21 minutes left to go. Yeah, I'm just really impressed with this state. Just more and more spectacular the more we get a chance to drive in it. It is kind of freaking me out though that like what C-3PO is staring at. That's not necessarily connected to the state and stuff like that. Whoa, he just cut that car off too. Okay, I gotta focus here. That's what kind of throws me off my focus. Whenever I look to the right, it's like, C-3PO, why are you staring at me? And then I change lanes inadvertently. So neither here nor there. We'll see you as we get off the highway and get into Missoula for our final delivery here. In between episodes, I mentioned I did a delivery, and I looked for the comment, but I couldn't find it. There was someone who was a real truck driver who made a comment that said I should be approaching the parking and then turning away from the parking slot, and then kind of getting it so that I'm at a straighter angle back to the parking, because I've been kind of cutting off at like a 45-degree angle. I tried that advice on the last parking job. Nailed it. So easy. 90 parking, just dropped it right between two trailers. First try, perfect parking. I'm like, of course I'm not recording that one, you know? Never record. Well, that's not true. We've had some good parking too. We've had some adventures parking. But anyway, I'm not sure how easy it's going to be to back this up. This might be articulated in a couple of spots here. We'll see what they give us. But I suppose we can take a look here. Maybe this is back upable. That back trailer part there looks like it's got another joint on it though, which means that it could be pretty hard to back up. But we'll solve that problem when we get there. We'll see what they offer us. Might be one of those I can do anythings that maybe we try. But anyway, I'm babbling on. We'll see you as we get to our exit a little bit here. Alrighty, we are here in Missoula, 9 of 15, so 6 more cities to go for the Big Great Sky. I'm not going to screw that one up. I didn't see it before the achievement notification. Big Sky Country, maybe. One of those achievements. Speaking of achievements, this garbage trailer here, the garbage truck delivery, will get us our second of 11 necessary deliveries for the zero waste achievement. The zero waste achievement is take 10 dumpster bin deliveries to waste processing facilities in the state. And you also have to do a garbage truck from anywhere to anywhere in the state. So this will give us the garbage truck part of that. And then we did a dumpster bin in the very first look into Montana. So we have 9 more dumpster bin deliveries to go to get that achievement. So as much as I like those, I don't know if I have any one of those where you have to do 9 or 10 of the same delivery. So it might be kind of fun to grind away at one of those and see if we can pick it up. I mean, probably a good way to get some shorter ones too. And that one might be one, honestly, that's one that like doing quick jobs might actually be one of the easier ways to get that. We can take this wide. Don't want to hit anything here. Now we have a question mark up ahead too that you can see down on the newbie, but I'm pretty sure that's a Kenworth dealer. So you can kind of see it on the map here. All right, so we are almost here. 1 minute to go. Let's see what kind of parking we get. I don't think if this, I'm not sure that we're going to try the articulated trailer with the I can do anything. We'll see what it offers us here. And it's good we're arriving because we do need gasoline. Soon this is going to open up for us. Oh, look, can we get gas here? Oh, this is cool. How convenient. We say we need gasoline and there's a gas stop right there. What are we at? Where are we delivering it here? This is kind of odd. I guess we just come in here. I have not been to a delivery spot like this. Where do you need it? This is not an I can do anything. Oh, well, we have to try that, right? Where do you need it? Only 40 XP, though. I feel like they're setting us up here. And I feel like we should go around. I feel like we should go that way. Anyway, we're going to do it. Let's see if there's anything behind us here. Anything behind us? No. So I think we want to go to the right here. So we're going to back up. And this will give us a chance to see how it looks backing up, too. Nope, not really. But we're going to go this way. Hopefully nothing behind. Yep, I don't see anything behind us. We're good. I can see in the mirrors here. Alrighty. And now we're going to go this way. And see if we can get this. We'll see you as we get around the corner here. Alright, there's our spot. I don't know. It looks a little tricky here. But let's see what we do. I don't know. I mean, it looks like we should be, if it goes straight, we should be able to drop it right in here, I think. But that's a big if. I'm not quite confident that this one is going to be that easy for us. There we go. I'm going to try to do it by using my right mirrors here. Like that. So I'm looking up in those mirrors over there. This is challenging. How do we look if I do a walk around? Oh, we're not going to make that, are we? So we need to come forward a little bit first. Okay. Not feeling so confident for whatever reason. No, be confident. You got this. We can do this. A little bit more forward, and then we're going to do it. Be confident. Alrighty. Now, let's use those mirrors, and let's nail this. Can't really see that well. I feel like we might be doing okay here. Get it straight. Ah, we missed it. Not bad, but I don't know. Maybe, I wonder if they'll give it to us. Let's continue trying here. Let's swing this around. Oh, first shot. They gave it to us. That was generous. Like, we didn't make it, but that's barely in there, but we'll take it. First shot backing up over the mirror on the right side. I feel like that's 2 good parking jobs today. That's pretty cool. Let's see how much money we get. So garbage truck delivered. We should get a notification on that achievement as we do this. Let's see. Yep. 0 waste, 2 out of 11. I think it gets us a pretty hefty chunk of change here too. 23,000, which gives us inching close to level 24, 147,000. So I think maybe this upcoming episode or the one after that, we should be able to buy a new truck. Thanks everybody for tuning in. If you've got ideas on places where we should go or things to see in Montana before we leave the state, there's still a couple more episodes to go for sure. Let us know. I hope everybody's enjoying their journeys in Montana. I'll put a link to the next episode up as soon as it is ready. Thank you so much for tuning in. We'll see you again soon.